I am also grateful for a dear friend, Dan Crockett. My relationship with Dan truly exemplifies what's great about sports. Dan and I met almost 40 years ago playing baseball. I was a pitcher, he was a catcher for Brentwood Civitan. And we just hit it off, and it was a bond that lasts to this day. And I just want to say, Dan, I am grateful God put you in my life 40 years ago. And I really appreciate all your support and what your support of me personally, but your willingness to support Belmont Athletics. So thank you, Dan. And then lastly, I'm grateful for all the former and current student athletes that have made this building a reality. Every one of you that has put on a Belmont uniform over the years has a small part of this. When I look out today, I see a Jack Benz, I see a Ron Bargatze, I see an Ian Clark and a Dylan Windler. But it's all student athletes in between those eras. Dan Fouch, I see Dan. Everyone has a small part of this building becoming a reality. And so I thank all the former and current student athletes for all their blood, sweat, and tears that went into this. So thank you. So now I get the great part of introducing one of our fabulous current student athletes, and that's Conley Chin. Conley's a rising senior from Jackson, Mississippi, and she truly embodies everything about being a Belmont student athlete. This past year, she was first team All-OVC while carrying a 4.0 GPA, and she is majoring in pre-med with the goal of becoming a surgeon. And with her academics, she was named COSIDA Academic All-District and won AAA Scholar Athlete of the Year. So please welcome Conley Chin.
Hey, good morning, y'all. On behalf of my teammates and all of the student athletes, I want to say thank you to our leadership here at Belmont. Dr. and Mrs. Fisher, Dr. Jones, all of the donors, and all of the athletic department, you make Belmont what it is. You make Belmont a place of faith and of family. You have a vision, and it's a vision of providing your student athletes with the tools to seek success and make something truly beautiful of their experience here at Belmont. Coach Bart, I'm going to call you out wherever you are, but Coach Bart has said that his end game and his goal of being at Belmont isn't just to win a couple of championships and to win a first-round NCAA tournament game against Gonzaga. No, his dream and his vision of our program and university is to be the team that little girls grow up and want to be on. You know, we want them to grow up saying, I want to be a Belmont women's basketball player when I grow up. This facility is a giant leap towards taking our program to that level. Not just women's basketball, but tennis, volleyball, and our men's program as well. This facility will take our programs to their greatest heights. It will provide us with the resources to take our skills to the next level, and it will motivate us to work harder to represent our university in the best way that we can. I'm not only excited for us current athletes to be able to experience this place, but I am beyond excited for the future of Belmont athletics and for the athletes looking to find their next home. With recruiting our future athletes, this facility will make Belmont the absolute best choice, I have no doubt. I just want to say thank you, and that I am eternally grateful for my time here at Belmont, and I cannot thank all of you enough for being my home. Thank you.
Thanks, Conley. And for those of you who have been at our women's home games, you know there's two different Conley Chins. You just saw one of them. And you can see the other one after the game when she does hug the little girls that she comes off the court and embraces them. But don't try to push her around out on the court. Just don't. She's pretty intense. So, and exemplifies the very best of Belmont. Thank you. Well, it's time to turn our attention back to Dan Crockett. Dan's a longtime supporter of Belmont and the whole Nashville community. He, as you know, and Scott have been friends, what did you say, 40 years? Let's do the math. Okay, that was a little late. No, it wasn't. Okay. But their friendship goes back all that time. And Dan himself was a successful two-sport athlete at Lambeth University, football, baseball. But his real claim to fame is don't mess with this guy on the golf course. He is a golfer, and I mean a good one. And Coach Bird, where are you? Can you beat him at golf? And the answer is no, right? Maybe, yeah. So, and we know how much time Coach Bird always spent on the golf course. So Dan has athletics clearly in his background. He graduated from Lambeth, began a business career at a small, struggling mortgage broker in Brentwood, Tennessee. Is that the first job out of college? Second job out of college. But in 1994, the firm's owner wanted to sell the business and offered it to Dan to buy, the opportunity to purchase it. So at the age of 26, he became a business owner and immediately changed the name to Franklin American Mortgage, establishing a vision to become a top 20 leader. Here's a guy who has Belmont kinds of aspirations. Shoot for the top. Well, in 2018, after all those years of remarkable growth, Franklin American sold to Citizens Financial Group. And at that time, Franklin American was managing $41 billion of mortgage. But in the mortgage business, I think the bigger deal is they were originating over $14 billion a year, right? And I could explain all that, but it's hot out here. Okay, but that's a big deal, believe me. And he achieved that goal. In 2018, after that, he stepped away, and I suppose it's just playing a lot more golf these days. He's a former member of Belmont's board. One of his daughters, Sloan, is here today, and she is a rising sophomore at Belmont. And today, Dan, on behalf of all the student athletes, Conley's already thanked you, but I want to say it again. The ones that will practice here so they can win their games, and the ones that will study here so that they can continue to the remarkable run of Belmont winning the academic trophy in our conference for 17 of the last 19 years. And I always have to put an asterisk by that. The two we didn't win, somebody cheated. But we won't go into that. No, seriously, who has 82 people on their cross-country team? And they all, by the way, have above a 3.5. No, come on. That's called a running club, not a cross. Okay, back to the script. And Judy, I know it's the last, but it's the last time. It really is. I'm telling you. But Dan, on behalf of all the student athletes who they win, they're great academic performers at our university, and most of all, they're just amazing people. I want to thank you. I want to thank Joy for making this possible, and I think we're ready to show this off, right? Yeah, let's move where we can see.